I am in Tbilisi, a small country in the Caucasus region. Today I will be showing you why Georgia has gotten some of the best hiking you could do. You can climb through the ancient streets with small Orthodox churches, visit the big Mother of Georgia statue that overlooks the city, and enter a botanical garden that includes a bamboo pot, rock cliffs, and a waterfall for just over €1 only. I'm Mara and I'm a world traveler obsessed with all things Georgian. And I'm going to show you some of the best things you could do here. To the north of the city center is where the streets take a turn for a more whimsical fashion. You can start climbing the steps that lead to quaint little Orthodox churches. The first time I was there, I was able to go inside, but this time they were already closed as I made my way up. You will come across many cute lookout points that offer a view over the city. Tbilisi is really a city of elevation, giving you many scenic shots from several sides of the metropolis. At the top of the scenic climb, you get to the top of Sololaki Hill, where you will meet the Mother of Georgia statue, or Katlis Deda in Georgia. The statue was designed for the 1500th anniversary of the city in 1958, standing at 20 meters tall. She symbolizes the Georgian national character by greeting friends with wine while holding a sword for those who come as fiends. Around the statue there is a path that leads down to the entrance of the National Botanical Garden. Here you can enter for only 4 lari, which is €1.37. When I was there you could also enter as a student for 1 lari only, which is 34 cents, but I do not know if it's still applicable or if it's only Georgian students. Even the full price if you come from the west is just a tiny fee for such an amazing garden. There are many winding paths with beautiful scenery in this garden. I particularly love the bamboo path, which really makes you feel like you're in Japan. And this sign is just too funny. I guess too many lovers tried to carve their initials that the gardener got fed up. The first time I'd visited, I met the gardener that gave me a fresh piece of bamboo, which still sits proudly in my house as a piece of decoration from my travels.
So yeah, I am in the botanical garden of Tbilisi, and it's quite crazy that you can only enter for 4 lari, which should be like €1.50, a little bit more than 1 quid. Right now it's early April. Last time I was here, first time I was in Tbilisi, it was late June, no actually mid-June, and it was far more lush and green. However, I'm still happy that it's still quite nice. And the price is basically unbeatable.
The park is ideal for fresh air and getting away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Here you can also find various waterfalls, which really makes it a great visit, especially for the price, as I've mentioned so many times. And especially this one, it's so high and makes for a good place to take so many photos with this beautiful tall waterfall in the background.
So behind me is the Narikala Fortress, which you can see from all over the city, from Old Town as well, and from the botanical garden. And now I will try to go up there.
It is time to leave the botanical garden now, as I made my way over from the garden to the ancient Narikala Fortress. While going up, we can see Tbilisi's only mosque, which is called the Juma Mosque.
Tbilisi is also one of the only places where you have a mosque where Shia and Sunni pray alongside each other, which are the 2 different branches of Islam. And after the Shia mosque was demolished, the Sunni invited them in, and this is, I believe, maybe the only, or one of the only few mosques where Shia and Sunni actually pray alongside each other.
The fortress sits on a steep hill which lays between the Sulfur district and the botanical gardens that I just had left. Tbilisi is also known for its sulfuric baths, having a district that sits on top of several hot springs, the Abanotubani district below the fortress. Nowadays the bathhouses are a popular tourist attraction. I'd visited the famous Shreli Abano bathhouse where you can get a private room. I tried to vlog it, but the camera lens would quickly fog up. Check in at the reception and then are led to an underground room with a dressing room and a separate room for the sulfur bath and a shower. It is also recommended to bring your own slippers and towel, do you not wish to rent those. The bath was really nice, but the temperature sits quite high as it was a challenge to lower my body into it. The elevated levels of sulfur offer antifungal and antibacterial properties that soothe and heal the skin. It also reduces stress levels with the many minerals helping to naturally detoxify your body. Now we continue on with the exploration of the Narikala Fortress. In the lower courtyard, we can find the St. Nicholas Church, which had been restored in 1997 after a fire ravaged the original building. Surrounded by the fortress walls that you can then start climbing along. There is a part where you can climb onto the wall itself, but it's not very safe if you don't watch out. And definitely don't do what I did, jumping to the lower platform of the wall, risking certain death. From this part I climbed onto the higher part of the fortress, which gives me an amazing view over the city.
And from here you can exactly see everything, like the big Orthodox church, the river, the rest of the fortress. It's just an amazing and beautiful spot.
To give you some background information, according to legend, it was built by the king Vakhtang I Gorgazali of ancient kingdom of Iberia. It has seen many great periods of Tbilisi and has been under control of several groups. In 827, an earthquake damaged a great part of the fortress, but the walls still remain. Nowadays it is a point of interest that visitors can enter completely for free and enjoy the panorama of Tbilisi, as can be done from many places around the city.
The cool thing about Narikala Fortress is also that this place is completely free on top of Tbilisi. And there's so many viewpoints here. It's so windy actually. My hair is just blowing all over. But this is actually a fortress that was built in the 13th century and then destroyed in a fire, and now they rebuilt it about 2 to 3 decades ago, I believe mid-90s. However, it's still absolutely stunning, and it's very clear that it's still very ancient fortress, and it's just a great spot in the city. Like, look at that view.
After the fortress, I followed my way along a path to make it to the Tbilisi cable car. It costs a few lari, and if you have your metro card, you can use that as well to take the cable car while you glide down over the skyline of Tbilisi, finishing in Rike Park. I walked from Rike Park across the Peace Bridge where I went to a restaurant called Narikala. Ironically, it's the same name as the fortress. For some reason Google Reviews gives this restaurant a low rating, but when I was there it was totally fine. I ordered more lagitse water together with roasted vegetables, the famous Georgian kinkali dumplings and some nice soft bread. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment and watch my videos. I hope this video gives you an idea of what the country of Georgia is like.
Hi there.